Hey everybody, Bob Marston again, coming to you from Eastlake on the east side of Birmingham, Alabama, with another episode of A Song for Sunday. This week I picked a song that came to me when I was in my mid-20s, living in Jackson, Mississippi, and teaching at Northwest Jackson Middle School. Shout out to all my Wolverines and JPS family and friends. In that time of my life, I frequented Finian's Irish Pub in the neighborhood in Jackson where I lived, and one night I was there and I saw a guy named Ethan Daniel Davidson play a show, and after the show I bought his CD. And this song was on the CD, and I listened to it and fell in love with it. And to me, it's an example of the importance of remembering sorrowful times because it allows us to continue processing what we went through during those times, and it also reminds us to keep in mind any lessons that those times might have taught us. And in particular, I think this song, which deals with the troubles in Northern Ireland, is an example of how, despite great pain and loss, and conflict between two sides or many sides within a community, that if people in that community can commit to resolving their issues and reaching some kind of agreement, that they're able to do that through maybe putting aside some of the things that they need or some of their concepts of who the other people are, and consistently working and staying in conversation until they reach their goal. And right now I think that might be important because it seems like there's a fair amount of division in different communities, small and large. And again, if it's important to people, to the people involved, to commit to the resolution, that they can in fact reach a resolution and maybe achieve things that were previously thought to be impossible. This song's called They Were Roses by Tommy Sane. Song for you this evening, it's not to make you sad, nor for adding to the sorrow of our troubled northern land. Lately I've been thinking, and it just won't quit my mind, to tell you of two friends one time who were both good friends of mine. Alan Bell from Bainey, he lived just across the field. He was a great man for the music and the dancing and the reel. O'Malley came from South Army to court young Alice Fair, and we often met on the Ryan Road and laughter filled the air. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of the people ran together. Alan Bell was Protestant and Sean was Catholic born, but it never made a difference, for the friendship it was strong. Sometimes in the evening when we heard the sound of drums, we said it won't divide us, we will always be as one. For the ground our fathers plowed, and the soil it is the same. The places where we say our prayers have just got different names. We thought about the friends who died and hoped there'd be no more. It was little then we realized the tragedy in store. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of the people ran together. It was on a Sunday morning when the awful news come round. Another killing had been done just outside Newry town. We knew that Alan danced up there, we knew he liked the band. But when we heard that he was dead, we just could not understand. We gathered at the graveside on that cold and rainy day. The minister, he closed his eyes, for no revenge he prayed. Those of us who knew him from along the Ryan Road, we bowed our heads and said a prayer for the resting of his soul. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of the people ran together. There was fear across the countryside, there was fear in every home, when a death car came prowling round the lonely Ryan Road. A Catholic would be killed tonight to even up the score. Oh Christ, it's Sean O'Malley who they'd taken from the door. And Alan was my friend, he cried, he begged them with his fear. Centuries of hatred have ears that cannot hear. An eye for an eye is all that filled their mind, and another eye for another eye till everyone is blind. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of the people ran together. Song for you this evening, oh, it's not to make you sad, nor for adding to the sorrow of our troubled northern land. Lately I've been thinking, and it just won't quit my mind, to tell you of two friends one time who were both good friends of mine. I don't know where the moral is, or where the song should end. I wonder just how many wars are fought between good friends. And those who give the orders, they're not the ones to die. It's Bell and O'Malley and the likes of you and I. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of the people ran together. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of the people ran together. So if there's any songs that have inspired you to seek reconciliation, to value remembering sorrowful times so that you can gain something from them or continue to process them, go ahead and put that in the comments. Feel free to interact with me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I've also got a website, bobmarston.com. I'll see you next week. Y'all take care.